Making a quick pot roast in my Instant Pot. Don't have any beef broth, so I'm gonna make my own using some AuJus, some soy sauce, some Worcestershire sauce, and some caldo de pollo chicken bouillon flavoring. If you have beef, even better, but either way, it doesn't matter. Also gonna need a cup of red wine, some McCormick AuJus gravy, and some CrockPot savory pot roast seasoning mix. That way I don't have to make my own. I have a 2.5 pound chuck roast here. It's actually a rump roast. I have a 16-ounce package of carrots, an 8-ounce pack of mushrooms. I have 1 red onion and 1 white onion. I have my Instant Pot on Sautee. I have 1 tablespoon of oil in there and 1 tablespoon of butter. I quartered 1 of my onions and I'm gonna throw it in there. The whole onion, and we're going to saute this just for a couple minutes before we get our roast in there. Along with that onion, I have 5 cloves of garlic. Not 5 tablespoons, 5 cloves. And we're going to get this sauteed and cooked down. While this is going on, I'm going to season my roast. Alright, to season my roast, I'm going to use this CrockPot brand slow cooker savory pot roast seasoning mix. That way I don't have to worry about mixing it myself. It's got a bunch of stuff in here, and just go ahead and follow the directions. This one calls for 2.5 to 3 pounds, and I have exactly 2.5 pounds of roast in here, so I'm going to rub it in really good. Okay, I have got this guy really nice and coated, and I still have some of the seasoning mix, so I'm going to save it and use it for my beef broth since I don't have actual beef broth on hand. Okay, so I've got this guy nice and coated. I still have some of the seasoning mix, but I'm going to hold on to it since I don't have actual beef broth on hand. I'm going to use it for my beef broth. Since your onions and your garlic have been sauteing for a few minutes, you want to take them out. I don't want to let them cook down a lot because after all we are going to pressure cook them, and I don't want them to completely melt down into my stew. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this, and I'm going to put my roast in there and get it seared on all sides. I put in another tablespoon of butter in there, and then I'm going to get my roast in there and just get it seared on all sides. I've got a 1.5 cups of liquid in here. I need 2 cups of liquid, so what I'm going to do is add some soy sauce. I'm going to add about a 1/3 cup. Then I'm also going to add some AuJus sauce, about another 1/3 cup. And then about a 1/3 cup of Worcestershire sauce. And I'm using this again instead of bone broth, the beef bone broth, because I don't have any. Apart from this, I'm also going to use 1 cup of red wine. To this concoction, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of AuJus gravy. I like to use the McCormick brand, and I'm also going to use 1 tablespoon of the savory pot roast mix. I'm going to mix this up, make sure everything is nice and well mixed, and we're going to use this for our pot roast. Let's taste it. That tastes really good. So I've got this guy searing, but as you can see, it's been cooking on about 3 sides, so I just got to sear 1 more side of it, and then we can add all our vegetables to it. This is a heavy little guy. So there we go. Last side I need to sear. I had 2 cups of carrots, so what I did is reserved about a 1/4 cup, half a cup, and put them with the white onion that I cut, and I'm going to layer that at the bottom of my Instant Pot. And then the rest I'm going to package up in the foil. So my pot roast is nice and seared, so I'm going to take it out now. And then you have all this deliciousness at the bottom, so I'm going to throw in some of the AuJus, or the beef bone broth that I have. The faux beef bone broth that I have, and deglaze this. Okay, you're going to want to put some elbow grease into this while you deglaze it. Get all those nice brown bits out of there. And then once that's done, we're going to put our onion back in there. Okay, so that has been deglazed, so I'm going to add my onion and that half cup of carrot that I reserved and throw that back into my Instant Pot. Then I'm going to throw in my little steamer, the little basket, and then my pot roast, and then all those little packaged veggies in there. Here's my little steamer basket. It's in there, and now I'm going to take my pot roast and throw it on top of that. This guy is really heavy, honestly. Like, what about 2 pounds is that heavy? I'm gonna throw it on top of that. And then I'm gonna throw my vegetables in here, my little packaged vegetables. Make sure they fit in there nice and tight. And then I'm gonna get my liquids in there. Alright, so everything's in there now. I'm going to cancel my Instant Pot. So it's completely off now. And I'm going to throw in my liquids and one of the little things that I find here. And that was my own concoction that I made with the Worcestershire sauce and the A1 and the soy sauce and the seasonings. And then I got the 1 cup of red wine that I'm also going to throw in here. And now I'm going to get this closed up and pressure cooked for about an hour. Okay, we're going to get our lid on. Make sure that this is unsealed. And we're coming down here to manual. I'm going to have to push this all the way back. Okay, so manual, and I'm going to do 1 hour. I already have my mashed potatoes made. You can find the recipe for them on my YouTube channel. That's it. We'll see what it looks like after the hour. Okay, our Instant Pot has vented soup release. So what we're going to do is take out our veggie packets first, and then take out our meat and cut it up. So this is the broth. Currently I pressed cancel on my Instant Pot. Now I'm going to put it to saute. Okay, meanwhile I put my pot on saute. This is going and boiling. I'm going to make a slurry. A lot of people will use water with their cornstarch, but I like to use the same liquid from the slurry. Right now I have 4 tablespoons of cornstarch, and obviously I need more than 3 tablespoons of the same liquid that I use, so I'm going to get another 2 tablespoons. So just make sure you use, never mind my fingers, sorry, they're full of cornstarch, but just make sure you use the same amount of tablespoons of liquid as you used of your slurry. This is already boiling because obviously it's super hot. I have my slurry going. So while this is boiling, once my slurry is nice and mixed and super smooth, I'm going to throw my slurry into this pot. My slurry is nice and mixed, so I'm going to throw it into my Instant Pot and get that all incorporated, and that's going to thicken my sauce for my pot roast. So let this get nice and thick. Meanwhile this is going, I'm going to cut up my pot roast. My chuck roast is all cut down into cubes now. Now what I'm going to do is throw it into my pot roast sauce that's been going with the slurry. I'm going to let that cook down for about 5 minutes, and I'm also going to open the foil packages with my veggies. This is why I like to keep different foil packets, just for like the extra onions, because look at how soft they are. Like if you can imagine pressure and cooking for onions for like an hour, like it's ridiculous. So I'm going to start with the onions. My shrooms are super wilted down. This is why I hate putting them in the Instant Pot for an hour before, because then there's just like mush. So this is why I like to keep them in the foil packet. So I'm going to add those to the slurry. And then I'm putting my carrots in. I didn't add potatoes to this. I know that this is normally the usual, but I already have mashed potatoes that I'm going to add this to. That's why I didn't want to add the extra potatoes. And these are like cooked to like beyond perfection. Like this is why I don't like to add them. So everything's going now. I got my shrooms, my onions, my carrots, my onions, and my pot roast. And again, I'm not adding potatoes to it. I know that's the norm, but since I'm adding this to mashed potatoes, I didn't want to add extra potato to it. So that's about it. Like it's very well thickened. Like that's a really good consistency. So I'm going to turn my Instant Pot off and serve this over my red mashed potatoes. And you can get the recipe for that on my YouTube channel. I'll show you what the end plate looks like right now. This is super rich. Like, oh my gosh, I can't even. I tasted it right now and it was like beyond bomb. Like, Instant Pot roast in an hour. And you'll be able to get the mashed potato recipe on my YouTube channel. I'm also going to throw some of these cheese spreads into my little oven here. You can get the recipe for these on my YouTube channel as well. This is the only reason I don't add potatoes to my pot roast is because I like to use my own mashed potatoes. Granted, I'm going to make a gallon here. And then I'm going to go into my Instant Pot and grab all deliciousness. This pot roast. It's going to be like our gravy for the mashed potatoes. All those mushrooms, the carrots, the onions, straight into our red mashed potatoes. And we're done. We got Instant Pot red baby mashed potatoes, garlic mashed potatoes, our Instant Pot roast with carrots, mushrooms, onion, and our garlic cheese toast, a Copycat from Clearman's Northwoods Inn.